Are you preparing for your SSLC exams? Want to know how to score well in the OMR test? Feeling scared of the board exams? Now worry no more. Watch this program and build confidence. Get prepared with a free SSLC question paper solving series. Don't just pass, but score well. Daily 6:30 to 7:30 p.m. Brought to you by In News Belagavi and navischool.org. Call us at 9370374550 to know more. Visit our YouTube channel for full maths and science question paper solving techniques. www.navischool.org.
Hello children, hope you all are doing good. In the last video you have learnt about the maths, isn't it? How to solve the different types of questions which are of MCQ type. And next, after maths you are having science also. So children, these science questions are starting from question number 41 till question number 80. So today we are going to solve a model question paper of science. Okay children, shall we start it now? Okay, let's do. Question number 1. A device used to change the resistance is an electric circuit is. Option A, ammeter, option B, rheostat, option C, galvanometer, option D, voltmeter. So children, here the device which we are using to change the resistance in an electric circuit is nothing but rheostat, isn't it? That's why option B is our answer. Okay. Question number 42. In Fleming's left hand rule, middle finger indicates the direction of the option A, magnetic field, option B, electric current induced in conductor, option C, electric current, option D, moment of the conductor. See here in the question number 42, Fleming's left hand rule means, see, this is my left hand. See, the thumb indicates the motion of the current, and then this forefinger, this indicates magnetic field, and what about this middle finger? This indicates the direction of the current. Therefore, here our answer is option C. Next question. Question number 43. A doctor prescribes a corrective lens of power minus 0.5 D to a person. The focal length of the lens and the type is option A, minus 2m and concave lens, option B, plus 2m and convex lens, option C, plus 2m and concave lens, option D, minus 2m and convex lens. So here children, according to the question, the doctor prescribes a corrective lens of a power P is equal to minus 0.5 D, isn't it? So here we have to find out the focal length, means F is equal to question mark, and even we have to know that the type of the lens. If we came to know about the focal length, then we can tell that the type of the lens. Okay. So here we know that power P is equal to 1 by F, isn't it? It is a formula. So, here 1 upon f means we don't know. Keep this one as it is, and power here we know minus 0.5. Okay. So, here transfer these two, you will get f is equal to 1 divided by minus 0.5. Okay. So, here this 0.5 you can write in the form of 1 divided by this one I am keeping as it is, then minus 1 by 2. Can I write like this? If you divide 1 upon 2, then you will get 0.5 only, isn't it? Next, here I am solving the next part. So, it will become f is equal to minus 2 because this 2 will go here. Reciprocate this one. So, you will get f is equal to 2 meter. And here our focal length is negative. What is that? Our focal length is negative. Therefore, which lens we have here? Convex or concave? If the focal length is negative, then we have a concave lens. Is that so, children? Got this? How it came? If the focal length is negative, then we can say that the lens is concave. So, here check the options. In the option A, it is having minus 2m focal length. Yes, we have here minus 2m focal length. And what about the lens? It is concave lens. Therefore, here option A is our answer. Got it how it came? Well, next, question number 44. The nature and the size of the image formed when the object is kept between the principal focus f1 and optical center O of a convex lens is option A, virtual, erect and enlarged, option B, real, inverted and small size, option C, virtual, inverted and small size, option D, real, inverted and enlarged. So, here in the question it says that the object has placed in between center O and the focal length f1. See here children, if we place the object, this is our AB is our object. If we place this one in between f1 and O, then the reflection, how the image forms here if it is a convex lens. See the convex lens reflection, and you will get here image behind this f2. Then how is this image? See, compared to this object size and this image formed. What is the difference here? The object is small, but image is big. How it is? It is a virtual image, isn't it? And it is erect, means it is straight only. And next, enlarged. See, it is enlarged one. That's why here option A is our right answer. Here the image formed is virtual, erect and enlarged. Got it children? Next, question number 45. The potential difference between the terminals of electric heater is 60 volt. When it draws a current of 4 ampere from the source, the resistance of electric heater coil is option A 15 ohms, option B 240 ohms, option C 24 ohms, option D 64 ohms. So from the question we can say that V is equal to 60 volt and current I is equal to 4 ampere. Therefore, what about the resistance? We have to find out. And what is the formula to find out this resistance? That is R is equal to V by I. Okay. So here V is how much? 60 volt and I is 4 ampere. 4 ones are 4, 4 ones are 4, 2 has been left, 4 5s are 20, so it will become 15, that is our R. We can denote this one in terms of ohm. Resistance SI unit is ohm, that's why here R is equal to 15 ohm. So here children, resistance of a heater coil is 15 ohms. It means what? Option A is correct. Is that clear? Next, question number 46. The diameter of the circular outline of a spherical lens is option A optical center, option B center of curvature, option C aperture, option D principal axis. Here the diameter of the spherical lens of a mirror, or you can say spherical lens, you can take this one as a spherical lens. It looks like this, means it is round. So here principal axis means it will be like this, and center of optical center, no. Here we have to find out what is this. See, it is like this, the surface, the curvature, that we call it as the aperture. Here the diameter of a circular outline of a spherical lens is, we call it as aperture. Therefore, option C is our answer. Okay. Next, question number 47. The inner wall of the solar cooker is painted black because this, option A reflects light, option B absorbs more heat, option C prevents from rusting, option D coverages solar radiations. Here children, you might have noticed solar panels, especially they are made up of black color only, because this black color absorbs more heat. That's why the inner wall of the solar cooker is painted black color. Therefore, here our option B is correct, which is having answer as absorbs more heat. Got it? Next question. Question number 48. The function of electric generator is it, option A reverses the direction of the current, B converts electrical energy into mechanical energy, option C detects the presence of electric current in circuit, option D converts mechanical energy into electrical energy. So here children, the function of electric generator, we call it as also what? Dynamo, isn't it? Dynamo, what is the rule of this one? What it does? It converts mechanical energy into electrical energy, isn't it? That's why option D is our answer. Next, question number 49. The resistance of a conductor does not depend on option A, length of conductor, option B, area of cross section of conductor, option C, magnetic nature, option D, nature of the material. So here children, the resistance of a conductor, it depends upon what? Length of the conductor depends. If the length changes, also the resistance also changes. And what about the area of the cross section of the conductor? It also related to the resistance, and even nature of the material also, but it does not depends upon the magnetic nature. That's why here option C is our answer. Okay. Next question. Question number 50. DC generator works on the principle of option A, electromagnetic induction, option B, magnetic effect of electric current, option C, heating effect of electric current, option D, chemical effect of electric current. So here this DC generator works on the principle of Faraday's laws, isn't it? That is nothing but our electromagnetic induction. Therefore here option A is our answer. Question number 51. Watt is an SI unit of question. Option A, electric current, option B, electric charge, option C, electric potential difference, option D, electric power. So you know already that watt is a SI unit of electric power, isn't it? So in your current bill you can see that how much consumption has been done, and in that bill you can notice that how much it has been consumed, and the SI unit of that is watt. Usually you say that how many watts we have used for this month. Depends on that your current bill varies, your electricity bill varies, isn't it children? So here option D is our answer. Okay. Next question. Question number 52. Observe the given table. Material, in one column it is material and in another column they have given resistivity, that is in terms of ohm meter. So here K, material K is 6.84 into 10 raised to minus 8, and material L is having resistivity 1.62 into 10 raised to minus 8, and material M is having resistivity 5.20 into 10 raised to minus 8, and material N is having resistivity 2.63 into 10 raised to minus 8. So here children, concentrate on the resistivity. Resistance power, if it increases, then we cannot say that. So observing this table, good conductor of electricity among these material is option A, K, option B, L, option C, N, option D, M. In the question number 52, they have given you a table. In this, the first column is having the type of the material, and here according to that it is capacity, resistance capacity they have given here. So the material K is having 6.84 into 10 raised to minus 8 resistance, and this L material is having 1.62 into 10 raised to minus 8 resistance, and this M material is having 5.20 into 10 raised to minus 8 as a resistance, and then this N material is having 2.63 into 10 raised to minus 8 resistance. So children, here observe this table, resistance, all these are having different resistance. If a material is to be a good conductor, then resistance should be what? It has to be more or it has to be less? Yes, it has to be less. Then only it can be a good conductor of electricity. So here which material is having low resistance? That is material L is having low resistance. Compared to these all, this value is less, isn't it? That's why this material resistance is less and it is a good conductor of electricity. That's why here we can say that option B is our answer. Got it, children? On which basis we have came to know? Next, question number 53. One of the properties of biogas, option A, its heating capacity is high. Option B, leaves residue like ash. Option C, it burns with smoke. Option D, its heating capacity is low. So here, children, the property of a biogas is, if you burn it, if you use that, then it will give you low heating capacity, because it is having methane only 30 to 40%, which is less than the fuel derived from the natural gas. That's why here option D is our answer. What is that? Its heating capacity is low. Okay. Next question, question number 54. Object distance and image distance of a lens are minus 60 centimeter and minus 20 centimeter respectively. Then the magnification of lens will be option A minus 0.33, option B plus 3.0, option C plus 0.33, option D plus 4.0. From the question we came to know that, see here, object distance u is equal to minus 60 centimeter and image distance v is equal to minus 20 centimeter, and here we have to find out the magnification of the lens, that is m. So here to find out the m value, we know that v by u, this formula. So v means how much it is? Minus 20 divided by minus 60. 0, 0 get cancel each other, then here you will get the positive sign and then 0.33. So here minus 20 divided by minus 60 gives you plus 0.33, because minus minus get cancel each other and then you will get the plus, and then 2 divided by 6, or you can also do 20 divided by 60 gives you 0.33. So that is our magnification of lens, magnification, that is where it is 0.33 in this option. C is our answer. Got it, children, how it came? Next, question number 55. The process used to convert metal carbonate ores into their oxides is option A roasting, option B reduction, option C electrolysis, option D calcination. See here, children, the metal carbonate ore, we are converting that into their oxides. and that process we call it as calcination, isn't it? That's why here option D is our answer. Question number 56. The correct group of saturated hydrocarbon, option A CH4, C2H4, C3H4. Option B C2H6, C3H8, C4H10. Option C C2H2, C2H6, CH4, and D, option D, you are having C2H2, C3H6, C4H6. So here children, saturated hydrocarbons are having, what is the formula? CnH2n plus 1 or 2. What is this? CnH2n, this is 2, not 1. So here, if n is equal to 2, it will become C2H4 plus 2 gives you C2H6, isn't it? Like this, if you put n is equal to 3, you will get C3H, 3 2s are 6 plus 2 gives you 8. If you put n is equal to 4, n is equal to 4, you will get here C4H, see 4 2s are 8, 8 plus 2 gives you 10. It means C4H10. Therefore, here we have a saturated hydrocarbons are C2H6 and C3H8, C4H10. So, which is having these 3? Yes, option B is having these 3, isn't it? C2H6, C3H8 and then C4H10. Option B is our answer. Got it children, how it came?
ಸೊ ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ, ಇಲ್ಲಿಯವರೆಗೂ ನೀವು ಏನನ್ನು ನೋಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ? ಮಾಡೆಲ್ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ ಪೇಪರ್ ಹೇಗೆ ನೀವು ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು ಅಂತ ನವಿ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ ವತಿಯಿಂದ ನಿಮಗೆ ಈ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಪ್ರಸಾರ ಮಾಡಲ್ಪಟ್ಟಿದೆ. ಇದನ್ನು ನೀವು ದಿನಾಲು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂತಲ್ಲೇ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಎನ್ ನ್ಯೂಸ್ ಬೆಲ್ಗಾಂ ಚಾನಲಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ವೀಕ್ಷಿಸಬಹುದು. ಅದರ ಸಮಯ ದಿನಾಲು ಸಾಯಂಕಾಲ 6:30ರಿಂದ 7:30ವರೆಗೆ. And the timing of the schedule is 6:30 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. ನೀವು ದಿನಾಲು ಇದನ್ನು ನೀವು ವೀಕ್ಷಿಸಬಹುದು. ಇದು ಅತಿ ಸುಲಭವಾಗಿ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಅಭ್ಯಾಸಕ್ಕೆ ಇದು ಸಹಾಯ ಮಾಡುತ್ತದೆ. ಇದು ಜುಲೈ 1ನೇ ತಾರೀಕಿನಿಂದ ಜುಲೈ 18ರವರೆಗೆ ನೀವು ದಿನಾಲು ಸಾಯಂಕಾಲ ವೀಕ್ಷಿಸಬಹುದು. ಇದರ ಮೂಲಕ ನೀವು ಹೇಗೆ ಓದಬೇಕು ಹಾಗೂ ಹೇಗೆ OMR ಶೀಟ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದಂತ ನಿಮಗೆ ಇದರ ಮೂಲಕ ನಿಮಗೆ ಸಹಾಯವಾಗುತ್ತದೆ. ಸೊ ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ನೀವು ವೀಕ್ಷಿಸಿ.